as well.
Well, you just put stones in neutral camps, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the meta.
That's the meta. You just farm neutral camps. That's how you do it. Right, off we go. Game 1 in this best of 3. We are in a low bracket for these close qualifiers. And Pandas taking on L1ga here. Looking to try and wriggle their way through the low bracket for one slot out of Eastern Europe.
Yep.
And currently the other series going on, Team Spirit against One Move. Winner of that will go straight to the grand final.
Yeah, whoever will be waiting, and we'll see which team comes down to fight the winner of these guys in the lower brackets.
Oh, frog.
That is indeed a frog. Damn, he's keeping watch on everything.
He looks poisonous.
He looks skilled, man. Looks like a circus artist.
Well, he's practiced on the Wii balance board, you know? He's done the Wii... the Wii Fit, Wii Sports.
The new Wii game, be an observer ward in Dota.
Yeah, hold this medicine ball above your head while standing on a balance beam or balance board or whatever.
That's actually not a ward. That's a child standing there on a balance board. 8 minutes. Hold on, ward.
We've gone back to the Victorian era. We've got child labor again.
Actually, just 6 minutes. Made it so easy for them now.
Oh. And they still yearn for the mines.
They do.
Oh, look at V-Tune. Is he dead down here? Cat's back behind his tier 2, but the Monkey King and the Bat Rider are hit away. Ooh. Now he turns with a dagger. Danger for Queasy. No, he's out of there. V-Tune counting his lucky stars, he survives that.
Solo is like, get off my lawn. Old man running at them.
Carry.
Yeah. I mean, V-Tune in the end is not going to lose too much. He runs back to base, healing up right now. He can TP back to the lane. The problem is he is going to have TP on cooldown and not have a TP in his inventory anymore. So if he dies a single time, it will possibly cost him a bit.
Let's get to buy a salve though, at the very least. Yeah, shouldn't miss out on too many last hits or anything. Comes back to lane. And there's Solo just pressing forward. Getting a bit of harassment back on his Bat Rider monkey lane. Yeah, L1ga already a couple of items queued up. The boots, the Orb of Corrosion. Looks like a novel monkey can build.
Now, going on the monkey now. He doesn't have Jingu.
Through the creep wave as well, just running straight through. Squeezy went off on a bit of a wander.
See Solo doing what he often does. Let the enemy have the big camp. Doesn't really matter. You're an ET. You want to get more buffs up. More creeps. More power for the Titan.
Yeah, so even though that early harassment came in onto V-Tune, it's a good attempt from L1ga, but it ultimately doesn't come to anything.
Yeah, Monkey has magic stick charges, but he is pretty low HP. Hard for them to fight. They desperately need level 2 on the Bat Rider.
It does go for the Jingu. And you get 3-4 hits though. Turns around. Swipe the Boundless Strike onto V-Tune. L1ga back to being pretty healthy.
Yeah, V-Tune now the one taking a bit of damage from the constant harassment. The Bat Rider just running at him.
It's like Solo can only punch so many times. Yep. Queasy just outranges the PA.
Looking at other lanes, Gareth. Other lanes time. We have the Spirit Brothers in the mid lane. 15-4 for the Storm. Fantastic start versus the 8-0. So far, Storm favored. It should be Storm favored as Static Slide Facet makes him insanely good against melee heroes.
It's hard for them. And then up at top, a stun from Lupsi gets this lays Dawnbreaker onto Violence Lifestealer. They've been slowed down to a crawl though. Respect is going to hold the line there, maybe even get a bit of damage back or a kill attempt onto the Lion. The Blood Grenade, the turnaround. He's got level 2 on Lion though, so Earthstrike into Hex. Fairy Fire to stay alive while Respect needs a couple more hits. In comes this Dawnbreaker though with a turnaround from Lion to get first blood.
Well kited. Lupsi looks like he might have made a mistake, but clutch play for the first blood.
And then we immediately look mid where Earth Spirit is being punched several times over one last hit.
It's so hard. You go up for a single last hit, you get slowed attack speed so much. Like, whoever thought that was a fun idea to give 80 attack speed slow to Overload? It's not fun, man. Trying to get a last hit here.
They got that one. Nice kick. And back up top, Lifestealer and Enchantress back onto Lupsi, but pops a Lotus there. Still getting munched on by the raged up Violent, who needs another little love tap to the back of the head. Oh no, we needed 2 hits. I thought that was going to be enough. Lupsi's still alive. Is he tangoing? How's he heal? He's still going.
Looking
He's
for the
running for the
ancients.
hills, gets back into the ancient camp, and he can deny himself. No chance for respect.
Loopsy, man. He's become one of my favorite players to watch in this tournament so far.
Today especially, right?
Yeah, I mean, even on the first day, I think he's standing out as a good player.
Does Lays get this kill as well? No way. Okay, the lifesteal out of Lifestealer does get him back into fighting shape with the help of the Wisps of Enchantress. That looked pretty close, though, as Lays goes back in for round 2. And now he's booted this Lifestealer away from wave. A double wave, in fact.
Tricky for Lifestealer. Even just all the creeps still alive. Dawnbreaker wants to keep diving. He's doing the best she can to zone him.
And now we're doing back down to bottom. ET turns on his Monkey King. Oh, who's the better puncher? Your stick versus my big briefcase, and the Boundless Strike misses. So, I don't know if Solo sidestepped that, or it was just a big miss from the Monkey King.
No, that was a good
Queensy's
sidestep.
being dived as well.
Yeah.
Give up on it.
He wants to hit the creeps and the ET, otherwise he doesn't get enough HP. So ET running away from the creeps, making sure that he doesn't get the double lifesteal. Well, Burka just getting played down there. And the glyph beforehand, he did wait. He didn't get baited by the glyph at least. The glyph also prevents the lifesteal from the monkey. But he waited to not stun into the glyph.
Gonna raise mid. Putting Mirage down very low. They also lost respect up at top. Enchantress fell to this Dawnbreaker and Lion, who go back in again on the Lifestealer. 4-0. 9 Pandas seem way crisper in this laning stage already.
This is what I expected, to be honest. We've been following them, so it's easy to feel like they're our favorite team now, right? We've been catching them in 2 series in a row, but...
Our Pandas.
Yeah, the Pandas have been looking good.
Solo? It's alright. Doesn't even give him the Jingu stacks.
Very nice. Just backs out, tangles up. Gonna stick around as well.
11 denies on Storm, 8 on PA, 10 on Dawnbreaker. When you start to see these numbers rack up, you know that, 6 minutes in this laning stage is going well and they're feeling themselves.
Yeah, they have a 22 deny advantage right now total across the team. That's a lot of denies.
Now we're going to be faster to level 6. Much faster in some of these lanes.
You see a move, Enchantress behind them.
Solo stepping up and punching back into the Bat and Monkey. And Enchantress trying to get here in time with the enchant. We'll slow Solo down. First kill up on the board for Liga.
They'll find a little bit of gold as well as the bounty runes are right there. Good stuff going on for Liga. And now, not done. They want to try and chase V-Tune, but as the creep times out, not going to be able to dive fountain or tower. Or fountain, for that matter.
V-Tune wanting to kick this Enchantress out. No TP here for respect. Perhaps an ensnare creep. Trapped PA. I mean, you're going to get this eventually with the help of Solo especially coming in.
Bam! Big smack coming in from the ET. Brings him down. Wisdom Rune is up. 7 minutes coming in. Good D-ward by Solo as well. D-warding behind the tower.
And then PA back to farming. Now what is it? Brown boots into Battle Fury, or is this Treads going to get picked up? How's he feeling?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the power treads with the cornucopia. The build that I said I enjoy this a little bit more. Not
Nice.
naked Battle Fury, but also not skipping the cornucopia. It's so valuable. Dire did accidentally double scam their own wisdom, so they're without scans now. Minor detail, but we need scan protection, like the smoke protection.
Yeah.
Can't scan the same area twice immediately.
Yeah, it is a bit of a pain in the ass when that happens.
2 players. At least they're on the same page, right, in Liga. That's good.
They want the same info, yeah. Who's there? Who's sneaking? Oh, we've got some level 6s up now. Solar Guardian, it is ready. Storm Spirit is already like level 7 or something.
Yeah, he's about to hit level 8. Flying ahead.
Kind of expected Mirage to make it play off of his level 6. 8-minute rune that guarded from down bottom. A shield for that. That's a great rune for the Earth Spirit to pick up and go and play with.
Yeah, fantastic. Can allow him to get a gank onto the PA or the Dawnbreaker. Do like rotations towards Dawnbreaker whenever we see a team playing it into Dawn. Gank her lane. Avoid her reinforcing the side lanes. See,
Is Bat going to smoke mid to connect with Earth Spirit and
yeah, he
drag
wants to
him along
smoke-
with him?
Yeah, he wants to smoke the ES. He's just waiting for him.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Here comes the go. Rushing up to top.
Right in between all that Radiant vision. Radiant with 3 observables from Dire triangle up to top triangle.
Could be a good timing. Storm refilling his mana right now, though. Could counter TP it.
Who leads out here? Enchantress is going to show in a second. No, still in the fog. Laze is going to walk right into them. But this Dawnbreaker with phase boots actually just sprints away.
She's completely fine. Good read. You understand? They don't see Earth Spirit mid. Must have gone somewhere.
And they can't really invade stacks or anything with these heroes, can they?
No, a little bit difficult. Like later on, maybe they could with Batrider, but he needs more levels.
So Dawnbreaker and Lion take out a large camp. A little boost of gold for themselves and a 2k lead here for 9 Pandas. Stormspirit's been loving this. Just gets to sit in lane for a full 10 minutes of laning stage against the melee hero, right? Hasn't had to move, hasn't been ganked.
Yeah, all their cores have really good CS. Storm in particular. Move bottom now. Onto the monkey.
Yeah, and with a Solar Guardian over the top of his head, Alberca is done for. Tries to mischief and might just have dodged it, but dead nonetheless.
Yeah, brought down so quickly. Nice move from them. ET just running in from behind. Playing on the power rune.
Spirit walks right up to it, zips over. A haste rune for Erase as he goes right onto this Bat Rider to take him down. A magnetize from Mirage looking to turn around onto Solo. Lupsy is here though, and with a TP out from the ET, he'll be fine. So the follow through from Mirage has to go towards the Lion now, but he's being protected by a PA and a Storm. They get respect, take out the Ench. Now Mirage, who's gone pretty deep here for Lupsy, is getting kited and juked around the trees. Storm and PA back in again with a Vortex into chain stuns. They should have the damage here. Mirage is looking for a kill as he dies, but now the monkey...
The haste!
What's that, a Boundless Strike coming back in? But they can't escape. Erase and V-Tune, too good at gap closing and chasing.
Yeah, that was enormous for them, getting all these kills. Storm very happy building up some Overload or Galvanized stacks as well. And good disciplined play by him at first. Just waiting, evaluating the situation, and then going target to target. Almost has the entire Kaya now. He also did get vision on the enemy stacks, so we see ET playing around the stacks. He's not great at stealing them, but when there are a lot of creeps, the ET is really strong, so they're bringing some reinforcements, making sure ET doesn't kill their monkey or something.
Yeah, no invasion. Try and get a D-ward as well. High ground obs up there. Respect just has to walk up to the corner of the cliff, and then you see up it.
Gets the vision.
Lion given mid for a little bit, try and get level 6. Not too far away. Will he have it off this wave, or not quite?
Just barely, I think, with a catapult, yeah. He will have it.
Will? Alright, that's good.
Yeah, he will have it before, actually, even. The melee creep is enough.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So he got his ulti ready. Meanwhile, Storm is down bottom.
Oh,
Ulti again.
It's just straight away. Zip into Solar Guardian, and now PA and Storm still have that long-range reach. The heroes that were sitting around and behind the Monkey King to protect him, they're also within range.
It's just amazing aggression. Yeah, this draft suits 9 Pandas playstyle so well. Now, we haven't talked about him a whole lot, but Yu is farming.
Me?
Yu!
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was casting.
No, Yu is farming.
I'm not casting.
No. No, Yu is farming.
That's what I was trying to do.
Good.
Well, how farmed is he?
Yu almost has Radiance. He's 500 gold away from Relic. So, not doing too shabby. Of course, rushing that Radiance is going to be important. Evasion against all these right-click cores is going to be good.
No bracers or anything, right? It's like a gauntlet, a quelling, a branch.
Yeah, very, very straightforward. Just face boots, that's all he needed. But meanwhile, the Power Treads plus Battle Fury before minute 13 on V-Tune. That's just amazing timing. He is so farmed.
And this is where it spirals, like in a good way, right? It just spikes.
Oh yeah.
The net worth of the PA.
It propels the farm rate. She almost wants to get over and start farming the ancient area. So she can get so much out of it that quickly.
Oh, cool. Is that Mage Slayer on Dawnbreaker?
Yeah, he's got
So
so
against
Slayer in this game.
Against Earth Spirit, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Also pretty good to protect yourself when Batrider is on you. You just smack him and damage really gets reduced a lot.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, Dawnbreaker has the luxury to go for like one of those items, right? Echo Saber, Blade Mail, Mage Slayer, like something. The first item will be whatever, and then after that you're gonna have to think more about what you want to get. If you want to go BKB or
Sanjani Asher.
Yeah, exactly.
Aghanim Scepter.
Could be a good axe
I guess
game.
Aghanim is more like a third item luxury, depending on the game.
Yeah. And a lot of Dawnbreakers we've seen have been more right-click oriented than support-styled. Not going for that Aghanim Scepter, more going for the Assault Cuirass type of builds.
That's true, yeah. I'm going for the big hits.
Blade the
Violence going to
Lion,
show up top.
looking for Lifestealer.
He gets off his rage. He still has a lot of resources to play with, but he's going to get lassoed up as Liga team come in here, but Storm Spirit not caught fully. A turn onto Respecting Queasy, take the two dire supports down. While Mirage, infested, jump out from Violent. In comes the Solar Guardian to deal with the Monkey and Lifestealer. Lion still yet to die. Lupsi finally falls, but the casualties from Liga are substantial already.
PA coming in.
Wukong's a zoning tool here to try and keep them at bay, while Mirage turns to fight Solo and Laze. Storm and V-Tune. Laze zip in with his PA to try and grab him, but Mirage has found a way out. No, he hasn't.
The Blade Mail.
Oh, the Blade Mail turn damage. The PA in trouble and dies. A finishing touch from Laze gets the kill on Earth Spirit. A wild fight now. The Batrider comes back in to kill off the Dawnbreaker with the help of the Monkey King.
Very back and forth there, and in the end, Liga pulling out a big victory, getting the kill on both the PA and the Dawnbreaker. Both of them had a dominating streak each as well. Tons of gold.
Like 1,000 damage from that Earth Spirit. So much of it from the Blade Mail.
Yeah, I mean,
PA
hitting
to
into Earth Spirit, he's quite tanky, even has the Broom Handle, extra armor, paired up with the Blade Mail. It's a lot of work for PA to try and kill. Got a bit too eager.
Man, it started great for Liga, then looked incredible for 9 Pandas, and ended up being pretty good for Liga. Doing that PA. Getting a couple of cores out.
So Monkey has a full Orchid now. This is a big power spike for him to play on for a Liga team. Having the extra silence, great against the Storm.
I mean, what's to protect Storm? Dawnbreaker?
Pretty much, yeah, and the ulti is on cooldown for 25 seconds at least. But again, they saw Dawnbreaker bottom, so thinking about going down there, looking for her instead.
And look how careful they're being. Erase even going back in the jungle. V-Tune farming. Ancients on the left-hand side. And Dawnbreaker, yeah, all the way down south.
And Pandas, they realized they messed up a little bit there in the previous fights, falling back and trying to play for timings instead.
It does allow Violent, though, to finish off the Radiance. Lifestealer's first timing hit. You know, the big timing, though, is kind of Radiance plus Armlet, where you feel like you're a proper fighter.
Yeah, definitely. Until then, not too strong. Monkey scouting under a tower. They're already checking with the creep as well, making sure no auto attacks are coming in from the tower. No ward on high ground.
And Panda's bringing heroes down here, though, to protect.
Dawnbreaker is a
Celestial
bait.
Hammer. And then they run away. Dawnbreaker shows for a second, and then all three of them depart from the bottom lane.
Yeah, ultimately, don't really want to take that team fight. All 5 of Liga team were down there, so probably a good thing that they respect them. 9 Pandas, they can just wait. They can try and chill for the PA BKB timing. At that point, she doesn't care about the Blade Mill. You just go straight through it. They do want to go for some fights with the Blink Dagger on Lion, though. You can see him always itching to get a jump on someone.
I'd love to get some finger stacks. You know, Lupsi has had some tremendous Lion games where he's got like 4 or 5 stacks, minute 20.
Yeah, we had 5 at 18 minutes earlier. He's got 1 right now, so that's more normal looking.
Yeah.
Batrider wants to grab on Lion.
There it is. And the roll from Earth Spirit, Storm with a Solar Guardian, though, healing Lion back up and reinitiating back onto Queasy. Now Earth Spirit's hexed. Mirage, magnetizing, still back onto them. No way to roll out, though, as this PA steps in front and ET sleeps him up. Erase did die to the Monkey King, though. Wukong's command proving too difficult for the Storm to handle, so a 2 for 2.
Yeah, the silence from the Orchid. He couldn't jump away. Had a lot of mana on the Storm, but not able to use it. So definitely gonna be important for him to also get a Dispel. Looks like BKB is gonna be his next item. And all the while this was happening, Lifesteal was happily farming. So at least he's, you know, working on his progression.
Yeah, not too far away. I should feel pretty confident with that build.
PA just 300 gold until her BKB is completed. Then we might see them go for more fights. Perhaps they will wait for Dawnbreaker ulti first, but... Storm completed the Witchblade and the Kaya.
It feels like
Liga team who are making the move.
Yeah, I mean, they scan that PA on the left side. They're running towards the ancient high ground area. See if they can connect on V-Tune here with the Orchid Silence and the catch from Queasy. They open up with this Lifestealer, and that's the death of the PA. ET and Lion trying with a couple of stuns. Slow the retreat, maybe catch a straggler, but a great move from Liga team to come in and sniper.
5 seconds later, Gareth, and she would have had BKB in inventory. The courier was right there, not in time to deliver it though. Sadly, no way for her to save herself. That was also a good timing to gank her right before the Dawnbreak ulti comes back up. So Liga making good moves, getting a tower on the back of it.
That's perfect. And now they can start thinking about, 20 minutes, Roshan moves to the bottom right-hand corner, play into their own vision down there after this tier 1 mid. Control out of the 20-minute active rune. Unfortunately, though, for them, it's an illusion down bottom that Erase is going to get. Yeah, I would fully expect Liga to start playing back down bot where the Monkey King is already set up with a bit of wave push.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the important area to control. Daytime kicks in. They did get vision briefly, where all of Liga team are.
V-Tune going for the D-Ward. Good job, Mr. Carry. So yeah, BKB into Sanjin Yasha.
Makes sense.
Solo.
Sanjin Yasha all over the place. We have an S and Y being built by Earth Spirit in this game even. I haven't seen that one before, but, it's basically all heroes going for S and Y in this tournament.
Yeah. And tier 1 still standing top for the die means that 9 Pandas actually do want to play up here.
Yeah.
They want this easy objective. But then, do they go through the Twin Gate after?
I think they do. With the Illusion Rune on the Storm, he feels aggressive. He wants to go and look for something.
So Radiant scan, they know that someone's down here. It's Earth Spirit and Monkey King. But we know there's a little bit more. Storm zips in to start. All the Guardian and Lions follow through. They just killed the Earth Spirit from behind Liga. They didn't know what was coming. They're respecting trouble. They've got a Wukong's command and a Monkey King with a bit of control, but not enough on the Storm. He pops that Illusion Rune and gets away from danger now. As Respect, probably just going to be stuck down here to give his life. V-Tune also finds Queasy.
Wow.
Great move through that Twin Gate, finding it like the sweetest backstab I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and Liga, a little bit overconfident. They lost one hero immediately and still stay around and try to fight. Wow, Monkey barely gets the jump away there. The auto attack still connected on him, but he got the jump first. After losing Earth Spirit, they could have tried to get some jump aways, because a lot of the disables were used to kill the Earth Spirit, but took a fight and could not really match the damage. PA has the Yasha coming out. And on the back of that great fight, the Storm is actually closing in on his BKB. 1100 gold to go.
Pause right before the Tormentor dies. Right. So the lesson from the last time we saw PA for 9 Pandas taking a Tormentor was...
Just
don't
kill
drop
your
low.
supports. Yeah. It was, what was it? ET and Willow back then, I think?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
On the second Tormentor as well. So then they couldn't do it. They didn't have any armor. This time, Solo dropping... I mean, is it the same story?
They learned the lesson though, right?
Did they though?
I mean...
At least they didn't
stopped
die.
when it got spooky.
Yeah, okay. I'll give it that. Yeah, for those confused, we had a double kill on your own team's support by a Tormentor taking PA earlier.
not the best. Which led to like the enemy was on their high ground
Basically
already.
led to a GG. They lost racks for it and basically everything. It was costly. Very.
Anyway, Iron Pandas right now, 3k lead, 19-9. We're feeling very comfortable up until a couple of minutes ago when his monkey showed the Orchid. Earth Spirit and Lifestealer, hit some of their timings as well. And Roshan's still alive in that bottom right corner. As Liga take control of bottom lane. No real attempt to go into the pit just yet. And it's 9 Pandas playing with the 2 lanes. They're getting the additional bit of farm out of mid.
Yeah, they're getting more farm, but they are losing their tower slowly to the harassment there. It's gonna be fine as they back out. Lifestealer making his way over to the Ancients. Gonna finish his S and Y, so they will have 2 of them. Just need Monkey to queue 1 up as well, and they will go for the 3rd. PA and Storm going together. Beautiful jump.
Yeah, I mean, that's right on top of the Monkey King. No chance. Mirage, though, wanting to turn this into a fight. He wants to brawl. Lays on his Dawnbreaker, trying to slip away. It looks like 9 Panda's going to sell the Dawn here. Quickly escaping while Earth Spirit and Bat Rider go a little bit deeper. PA jumps away. Lays gets back to Fountain, in fact. A TP home. I thought she was getting done in, but the stuns went to hunt for bonus kills.
Yeah, just an Ench and a Lifestealer hitting her, and she has enough sustainability to just stand through that. So perfect pickoff. Forced all the heroes to react, and then you got out. Very, very clean stuff from 9 Panda.
Yeah, very well done.
Now they're looking at that Tormentor again. They brought friends.
Now we've got 4 heroes. Yeah, you're nothing. Solo with a shard.
Very nice to have. Allows them to have a little bit more mobility on the ET, but also getting that CDR on the Stomp is really valuable.
How much money has Solo got? He wants
15,
to finish off his
1500?
boots of bearing. I'm just thinking, like, now would be a nice time for a gem. You're playing back into Darkness. You want to play top into Roshan. Getting a gem here to really take control of an area. As I'm honestly surprised Roshan hasn't died yet. Minute 25.
That's very true.
Also, it is. Waiting until the last second to catch Solo.
I completely agree with the choice to go for the Boots of Bearing, though. You're playing against 5 different heroes with slow. Every single hero in Liga has a slow, so it's going to be great to have that unslowable buff from the bongos.
But then gem after, I think.
Yeah, at some point they need a gem, because these deep wards are doing a lot of work for Liga, for sure. Batrider, always a good hero at planting some of these deep wards. This observer was spotted by the wards dropped by Solo earlier. In fact, they saw the ward even, but the creeps didn't aggro onto it.
And mid-tier 1 still alive, minute 26. As Lupsi starts with a Hex and a stun. You're not going to go chasing an Earth Spirit like that, though.
Not quite in
how'd you
position
do?
to full commit for it. Would have been dangerous with Batrider nearby.
And 9 Pandas have done a good job resetting all these lanes, though. They're all trending across the river. It looks like the Earth Spirit saying, hey, they're going to retreat back to farm Ancients and hold out top. That's where we want to be, playing top into that Vision, into Roshan. And currently that Radiant Ward in Dire Jungle. I mean, that's the most perfect ward right now to have as 9 Pandas, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a very good cliff. They can see everything right now. Dawnbreaker knows that she's playing on the right side of the map. She knows that nobody is down there, so she can keep farming and play that important role of just being ready to jump in. Not
and then if you do go towards Roche,
reconnects,
this is
though.
like...
He does need to join.
Yeah. There's a good spot to smoke from as well from Liga if you do start to head to Roche. I guess the Observer won't last that much longer. It looks like we do have Lays back in to get underway.
See if they deward this. Looks like they're gonna smoke right under the ward. This has been spotted. 9 Pandas have all the information in the world to take a good fight now. They're pinging. They're saying they might come up this way. They're gonna look for a high ground. Always play towards high grounds during smokes. ET planting good wards.
Let's see. Lifestealer smoke breaks. And I think Liga got to realize here the game is up, right? This is no longer a go.
Oh,
Double
Lifestealer's
staircase.
grabbed.
Leap, bump into stun and kill. No way. Yeah, Mirage is in way too deep. I'll get the last on the line, but who cares? Earth Spirit and Lifesteal are dead. Monkey King here, Wukong's to try and kill Solo off. Liga team trying to get the hell out because V-Tune's backstabbing them now. Respect on this Enchantress getting a couple of hits to the back of the head. V-Tune with a crit takes her down for a killing spree. And Storm Spirit gets the jump with Lays right on top of the Bat Rider. Disaster for Liga team.
That is such a confident goal there. They get the stomp onto the Lifestealer, and there's no hesitation. 9Pandas just say, we can burst him, let's go. And there's no proper save against this jump. They just go in with the Dawnbreaker, the Storm, and the PA, and there's no reaction that can save him.
Except raging.
Yeah, I mean, if he did do that, but at the moment when he gets stomped, then it's over.
Yeah. Just think, did he already rage when the smoke broke? I'm trying to think back to it now.
I think he raged immediately because he walked towards the high ground and smoke broke. I think he raged when that happened.
So probably still on cooldown.
Yeah.
By the time he got stomped.
But still, I mean, he's a Sanji Asha face boots Lifestealer. He should not be getting stomped by this slow ass spirit walking around. Definitely a misplay by him, but that's just, you know, he got caught sleeping by Solo.
Literally.
And then he kept sleeping.
Well, that's what it's all about. That's given them Aegis on Storm now. A little bit more of a net worth lead as well. The Liga team at the start of these fights. That's not the way to go about it.
I tried showing on mid lane.
Was he?
No, I don't see him.
I mean, neither.
Ascetic.
5 stacks of Finger of Death now. 10 minutes
sure
behind
to
us.
Play your Crown Fall, guys, before it ends. Get your pathetic voice line. It's permanent.
How much of it do you have to beat? Is that the hardest difficulty?
That's the final one on Echelon, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on now. I've been slowly doing them.
You gotta do it. You got a few more, what is it, 1 more week-ish?
Yeah, I'll get it done. Don't you worry. I mean, I could do it right now in this little break and play, right? Nothing's happening.
Yeah, kicking in a quick one. All you gotta do is play the track and do the Aghanims thing. Get double items.
Yeah, I did that. That's what got me from the 4th step to 5th step last night.
Yeah.
But, I got my first Aghanims was the track one, so I had big value from it.
Definitely.
I don't know. I like the Venge, Rot, Swashbuckle kind of stuff. You know, the magic resist gives you physical damage. That's just Rush Daedalus, you know.
Yeah. Whatever you do, just don't play Skywrath. He needs like too many buffs.
Yeah, I played him for like my first 4 games. I was like, this game sucks.
Yeah, this is a hard game, and then you play one game.
Legitimately, I'm like,
one game of Kester Venge. You're like, wow, this is easy.
I see everyone else with 10 million points and rank 700. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, oh right, I'm playing the wrong hero. This guy's garbage.
Ooh,
Well, 9 Pandas smoked as 4. Solar Guardian's ready, of course, from across the map. As we see Lays playing bottom right corner.
Look at the ward, the courier.
Zip Vortex. As the catch on bat. Erase has it.
They get something. And also, the Dawnbreaker immediately revealed where everyone went to, so they did get vision. Again, the 10-minute mark. So he saw Monkey King, and now orchestrate a gank down towards him. He's gonna go for the Lotus.
Is he?
Oh no, it's
yes,
a trap!
He is. Oh, the Lion straight on him. He's dropping item on the floor as well as he gets clapped down.
But he picked it up again. I did not see what he dropped, but he was quick to take it back up again as he realized stuns are coming. Imagine if you dropped something important and just died there. That would have been bad. Looks like he's going for a Bloodthorn on Monkey King. Trying to get some True Strike and more damage. Lifesteal and Storm having a bit of a standoff.
Just a little wave across the river. The Salt Grass coming up pretty shortly for him. Spirit working on that. On a late BKB. We'll get there eventually.
Still a very comfortable lead here for 9 Pandas. They have the Satanic on PA, 2,000 gold to go with it. Overall, a 10,000 gold lead. They're just moving towards towers. I don't see any sign of defense here as well. This is just going to be giving up the tier 2.
Yeah, there's no stopping them yet.
I think
you just got to get other stuff done.
Yeah, I think they can't really fight until they have the next big round of items coming in. The Lifesteer gets his Assault Crest coming out on Courier. That's gonna give him some survivability, but he will still struggle to fight the PA. PA is sitting at 55% evasion right now. No True Strike on him yet. The Bloodthorn is like some True Strike, but that's unreliable. And they don't have it yet.
Oh, Bloodthorn is so expensive.
Yeah, it costs a lot. The recipe and Hyperstone. Get the Javelin in there. It's a lot of work. L1ga boots running in. They have the Lincolns on Storm now, along with the BKB.
Yeah, with an Orchid. He just reclaimed. Yeah. Ray's going to use that regen, just zip a little bit further across the map.
Jump
Nine Pandas. 4 of them all smoked up. But Liga are coming out of their base. And Solo, his smoke's going to break on the Lifestealer. A bunch of radiant pings. And Solo's like, guys, I found them over here. They've actually left their base. They're not in the fountain. High ground vision, is that a 3 sentries?
Bunch
up on the spire, now an observer wall, then a blink lasso, counteracted by the Lion and the Silver Guardian. They've saved Solo, they've kept him alive to get the Ghost Scepter off and stay up. Now the roll back in, looking at this PA. Magnetize out with her. Our Storm Spirit deals with the Monkey King on the high ground. PA jumps up there. Alberca inside the Wukong is going to get slain. The V-Tune can jump down again onto the Lifestealer now. A double kill for V-Tune, another one coming as Violent. Life stealing a ton, but there's no way he can stand here and fight against 3, is there?
He's trying! He's trying!
He's trying his hardest. Life stealing off a laze, but he will get brought down eventually.
That was huge for 9 Pandas. The Dawnbreaker ulti came in and immediately stopped the Monkey King from leaving the high ground. He got stuck on that cliff, and he never left it. Not alive anyway.
Damage.
Yeah, dear God.
Lifestealer with 9,000 health.
Yeah, apparently. Didn't know he stole that much life with his innate. Obviously, he sits at quite a lot of armor. 41 armor. Healing himself for a lot throughout the fight.
Yeah, 3,000 health Dawnbreaker. Goodness, yeah, look at that. Half of the damage comes from this guy.
Yeah.
V-Tune. Careful, hey, with the Blade Mail.
Feeling strong, just pushing. Got the Quiver as well, so those hits coming out from the Stifling Dagger really hurts.
And an awkward glyph.
Yeah, again, Dawnbreaker is ready to counter-initiate. A weird Wukong's.
And a blink on that. Queasy doesn't get the initiation he wanted. Loopsy fingers him down as Mirage rolls in. They get the kill on Lion. Earth Spirit, though, being zoned out, forced to BKB defensively, while V-Tune kills Respect to the north side. Now they'll just take down the barracks.
The coordination for the initiation wasn't really there, trying to ulti so that Batrari can pull them in, but of course Loopsy was on point again.
And look at how confident V-Tune feels, just walks right over to this tier 3. Gets it down. Not too afraid of Liga here.
About to get level 25, kill a few creeps and he gets it.
Violent steps up with his rage. As soon as that's over, yeah, dodges this ET stomp. Storm was zipping in.
That's Infest gone.
Bloodthorn PA. Erasmus Storm now. Will glyph this bottom lane of barracks. 9 Pandas looks like they're going to respect the respawn timers of Liga.
Just backing out, play towards Lion's respawn. They might jump back in though.
Yeah, they see this Lifestealer, an opening here for Storm and PA. 4 snap away, but Lifestealer's still dead. Gone for 80 seconds. No buyback on him.
That's all their damage. How do they fight without him?
I don't think you can. He's 900 gold away from it. No way, bounty runes or anything is getting him that.
Oh, the 4 staff.
Oh, they're trying. 4 staff over the trees. The Monkey King still brought down, turns into a fish while the PA looks for the crits. BKB Wukong's out of Alberca here as Queasy dies, and it looks like 9 Pandas so strong and tanky. They sustain through everything. GG called. And Liga with this attempted Monkey King off lane switcheroo in the draft. Not working out. 9 Pandas just brought it in game 1.
Yeah, 9 Pandas with a dominating start. Absolutely just crushed it. There was a moment where they threw a little bit perhaps on the tier 1 tower top. That fight went really well for Liga, getting both the dominating streaks. 9 times, I think, right before he got the Radiance. He kept delaying it over and over.
No.
But He was a beast at farming, so we were all in focused on him. I think we lost that game because we were just like tunnel vision, shut down the Weaver. And then, oh, they have more heroes? Oops.
There's 4 other heroes, yeah. That's the problem. Game 2, 9 Pandas did win game 1. As we head into this one. And good luck and have funs. V2 yet again on this Luna. And previously had a very good start because they were able to stop the Primal Beast and his, I think, Bat Rider from cutting wave, and they got a good amount of early damage in lane, which kind of tipped the scales a bit. This time around, I'll see if it's just going to be the honorable head-on.
Yeah, we'll see how the lane plays out. Still, Luna against the Doom, not a bad lane.
And it's like Luna ET is kind of similar to that Luna Undying we were talking about,
yes.
Right? There's a lot of damage can come out of this lane very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Solo, that's what I've been talking about. Solo likes to win lanes. He picks heroes that are really strong for just making sure carries can have a good time. And overall, when you have a player like V-Tune, I can see why. It's not a bad idea.
Well, this late smoke. There's an Observer Ward on high ground and a stun to start on the Shadow Shaman. I popped little Hex to try and run away as the Dawnbreaker slows the advance with the Celestial Hammer. So Lupsi is out of there. Level 1 Hex, though. Alberca goes to steal a bounty rune. Solo comes in to try and grab his. Maybe he can dip back and get the second one at the bottom spot. So in the end, 2 for 2.
Yeah, gonna be even trade. Not too fancy. Meanwhile, we have the Luna doing some damage to the Doom. Getting a few auto clicks in here as he doesn't have Tango yet. It's coming out in Courier, though.
Easy Spirit already coming into mid.
Yeah, I see. He's being cheeky. He stuck around mid so he could send his spirit away, and then he times it to when he's gonna come to top lane so he can go in and smack the Lion. Cheeky player, the Solo guy.
How many more do we get to hit here?
Oh, he's got 64 damage. More than a DD rune right now. Boom.
Oh, punch. Yeah, how many? 3 punches onto Queasy? Maybe 4?
Gets a few slaps. This is what he does. The man knows how to harass the laning stage.
That's just immediately like, 2 tango difference in lane.
Yeah, and he just does it again. He's starting to charge up the next spirit. He lets the enemy get the big camp. Always does this. Doesn't really care if there are creeps. In fact, it kind of helps him.
Yeah, that's his big camp. Make stack. Even more.
He just runs in alone. He's like, okay, fine. Use your spells on me. My Luna is free farming.
Yeah, I've got the ability to go back and bring my small camp back. Radiant to the sentry it up. Now pulling into large camp now. Scholars are going to step forward. A couple more whack to the briefcase onto Queasy. Another stun spent. Not necessarily wasted. They are trading back onto Solo.
Again, the Luna has not even seen an enemy hero at this point. She has been completely 1v0 as Elder Titan is taking care of business.
Dawnbreaker is also 8-0 bottom.
Wow.
And Violent does have a fresh creep wave arriving. But Lay's having a very good time.
A very nice start. Lupsi and Lace.
A little low on resources now on the Dawn. Would love to have some mana fly in here. Mangoes or a Lotus or something. Lupsi can still go for this pull. Chen. Gonna try and stop him.
Yeah, not gonna be able to take the aggro as the Shadow Shaman re-aggroes the creep. The mana burn creep is taking away all the mana from the Dawnbreaker, so she's only down to right-clicking. That's all she can do in this lane.
That's pretty upsetting. Dawnbreaker is one of the few off-lane heroes that can actually go toe-to-toe with the Monkey King. And just go head-to-head trade.
Yeah, provided she has her spells, she could.
Yes. Mirage out of mid. Does get his bottle refill. Ray's actually chasing him all the way to the rune, getting a bit more chip damage in there. Already 12 and 6 for the Invoker. And quite even now, but now the Invoker has double Wraith Band, a few more levels. Tiny's going to be completely out of mana, forced out of lane. He's got to buy a Soul Ring, a normal item for Tiny, but in this game it's inevitable.
Yeah, definitely. Only way to protect your mana really well. And top lane, the mana being taken away by a Lion as well, sucking it out of the Luna.
Stuns and mana drain and mana burn. The 2 unfun, nasty bits of Dota. I want mana to cast spells, and I want to be not stunned so I can cast spells. Thank you.
Imagine having just cast spells to smack your opponents instead. Be Dawnbreaker. Auto attack.
Yeah, big hammer. Or a maul or a mace, whatever she's carrying.
Yeah, that... I don't know. Some celestial big smacking weapon, that's all I know.
I guess the spell is called Celestial Hammer. Yeah, still no points in the luminosity.
Yeah, even though he has no mana, he has dreams of mana. This is like dress for a job that you want, not the job that you have. She's skilling up. There we go. She's got the soul ring now.
Yay! Now we've got mana to play. Immediately Monkey King is like, yes, I'll hit you. Stay out of my lane. Gets the Jingu's up. Got a bit of damage onto the Shadow Shaman as well.
Shadow Shaman doesn't have Shackle. Oh, he levels up and gets it. Not quite enough to take the fight though.
I was wondering, there are no shackles on the tower, but yeah, not leveled up until now.
With the little heal creep as well, the monkey gets his HP back.
Mirage being a pest in that mid lane. A deny and a pseudo deny. Helps the Invoker getting a couple of last hits.
Very close in last hits overall in mid. 21 and 8 versus 22 and 10. Top lane, Doom gets run down.
And Solo survives because the melee creep re-aggroes the Dark Trolls.
Did deny himself on the Trolls. So no first blood yet.
Oh, true, yeah. The neutrals get it. Yeah, 11 denies on this Tiny.
By 11 denies an Invoker. And he's got the experience. Every deny gives him 25% experience.
Usually this lane gets like hard for the Tiny now.
Yeah, it should be getting more difficult with levels, but so far Mirage doing a good job.
I'm sticking it out. Not having to leave.
A lot of the time we see Invokers just take over, but not really happening here.
It's kind of necessary as well, because there's not a great chance for Liga to bring supports mid to gank the Invoker or help the Tiny out. There's a bit of pressure coming top, though, as Chen makes the Twin Gate move. Not able to really wrap around in behind, but maybe a frontal assault. A 6-minute rune guarded by Mirage with an avalanche and a toss, but it's a haste at top.
Yeah, Invoker looks to be a little bit faster for getting it, but supports are also running over there. Respect. Can be stopped up by Lipsy. Lipsy will take the rune for himself, actually.
He's there first. Chen with a wild migration from bot all the way to top, then to mid. That leaves Monkey King in a 1v1 against the Dawnbreaker. Monkey King, 10 last hits ahead, having that slight advantage.
Yeah, he should be favored here. Got the power treads, so Dawnbreaker can't fight him. Very easy for Monkey to just accelerate his CSing. Meanwhile, though, the Luna is doing quite well in her last hits, leading the way in net worth. 1 gold ahead of the Monkey King. Dear God. Quite an even race.
Look at that, yeah. Oh, no, there it is. Monkey King out on top. AAP Tornado here. The Chen has stuck around in this area for far too long. A void between the top and the mid lanes. And first blood is there for Solo. 7 minutes in.
Late first blood. We did have the 1 kill on the Doom, but was, of course, towards the jungle creeps.
Lay's going to get a large camp pull across as well. 3 heroes kind of looking at him, though, with Queasy.
Nice rotation. Thinking about getting a toss in here.
Toss the Queasy line, but Dawnbreaker kind of sniffs it out.
He's going behind, looking again. Mirage wants to get the toss out.
Yeah, start with the avalanche. Monkey King leaps in. Lays stunned up mid Starbreaker. And the strike is there for the Monkey King, and the toss will finish off the Dawnbreaker now. But Erase has come in with a big EMP. All the mana gone for the Monkey King, but look at Violent just turn and fight. Having the Tiny and the Lion by his side, very bold.
Yeah, realizing just attacking into him, there weren't enough spells to really threaten him. Feels safe enough to turn the fight around. Regen rune towards Solo.
Yeah, mana burn creep on Doom, mana burn creep from Chen. Night Panda's not allowed to play the game, apparently. Having all their mana removed. Solo, under the tier 1 tower, very aggressive move from Solo, and probably going to die for it here. As Monkey King TP's top.
Oh, Lion from behind.
Lion from behind, switch targets. Forget Solo, go Luna. ET stomp, the sleep is there, the boundless misses. Now Solar Guardian coming in with the Eclipse. 9 Pandas turning yet again around his V-Tune Luna. They lose the solo ET, but they'll get 2 core kills.
Beautiful combination there. The stomp into the Dawnbreaker ulti, allowing the Dawnbreaker ulti to tick a bit and even connect beautifully. Really nice stuff coming out from 9 Pandas. So, looked like they had overextended, but in the end it's them counterplaying. Dawnbreaker again showing her value.
And Mirage trying to get the toss back, but a big creep wave there. Kind of protected V-Tune.
V-Tune happily gonna be moving towards jungle as he has Mask of Madness flying out from Courier. Gonna start the jungling, look for some neutral items for himself and his team.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And on Liga, we need level 6s on these heroes ASAP.
We really
Doom, Lion, both really need their ultis.
Yeah, both of them are trying to get it from the range creeps. Lion gonna have to wait as Doom takes it. Smoke towards Monkey King. 9 Pandas showing that speed that we saw in game number 1. Not playing lanes at all. Monkey realizes though. Leaves bottom altogether. They spotted him. They saw him a little bit with the Observer Warden. They should know where he is. Definitely know where he is now with the monkey, the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah. The Break of Dawn comes. I mean, 9 Pandas currently have 3 wards from bottom jungle to top. Pretty much seeing every move that Liga are making right now. Smoke from its Invoker and Shadow Shaman. It came to nothing really. I moved down bot, then back into mid.
It's a tanky hero. It's so scary to go on Tiny. It's so much HP. Counter reaction could easily be there.
Just pops Illusion Rune and Soul Ring and turns and probably kills one of you, honestly.
Exactly. He clicks 2 buttons and Rasta is going to have 200 HP. You don't want to go for that.
It doesn't mean they get to protect their tier 1 mid, though. ET can stick around, get his levels. Now, like you said, Luna kind of dips back into jungle, so top lane is wide open for Liga to go and collapse on that tier 1. That's what Chen has been waiting for these past couple of minutes. That's why he was bouncing between mid and top, looking to pressure an objective, and with a catapult wave, that makes it easy to do so.
Yeah, speed up the game a little bit, get a tower for yourself. 9 Pandas not going to be able to find those pickoffs they're looking for if they just go together on the side of Liga. Still yet to see the first Doom usage. We'll see if they want to defend the bottom tier 1 as the push is coming from 9 Pandas now. With Luna showing top, doesn't feel good to let the tier 1 tower bottom fall as well. Lion is gonna go through the gate. Right into the arms of the Invoker.
9 Pandas getting away with a lot, right? Ooh! And Invoker even coming in behind with the Solar Guardian onto this Monkey King. They've zapped his mana, but Lion's there with a Hex to cancel the follow through. Laze has got to run away with Raze out of the Wukongs. Maybe now a Doom? There it is. Chasing forward, Alberca trying to catch up. The TP out, cancelled out. And Laze is going to pay.
Not gonna get that one. I respect the attempt though. It was a really nice quick tornado. He stood between 2 trees on the Invoker, saw the monkey jump over, and caught him midair with the tornado, but still, Lion was nearby enough to save, stopping the Dawnbreaker Q.
Radiant Vision saw the Luna. Oh, is it too deep for them to go for?
The easiest kill to reach. They do have the Lion, or the Tiny Dagger coming up soon. Gonna push a little bit bottom. 150 gold to go. Once they have that, they can maybe get in there and get some of these attempts on Luna's life.
They've already set up a nice position to play from up top. A couple of Observer wards. Now it's time to get Blink and play up there. Also nice just having tier 1s alive. This bottom tier 1 gives Liga a nice chance to react TP if the Monkey King gets gone on again. So Violent gets a bit of additional semi-safe farm, as he can jump in, clear a wave, jump out, go jungle.
Yeah, he's trying to not let the tower fall as soon as possible, so he held it as long as he could, but now it's probably time to bail. Finally, 13 minutes in, the bottom tower is open up.
Has fallen.
3 for 3. Bit slower than the first game. Liga definitely looking better than we saw in the game number 1.
Yeah, it feels like this often happens once you get to like a lower bracket semi, lower bracket final, one of the final series of the lower bracket. You're like, okay, game 2 in a best of 3. Everyone's thinking, one game away from getting forward. The toss back up top sends the Dawnbreaker into the Doom. Lion here with the stuns at the Finger of Death. Lays, pops a bit of heal, but still going to get slain there by L1ga. And even with the ET Shadow Shaman showing up, they couldn't turn.
The warning blood grenade from the high ground. Back off, back off. Invoker still looking at the Monkey King. But Dawnbreaker still dead for 15 seconds. We'll find him in the jungle. Luna is coming. This should be a go.
Got to. Start with the EMP tornado. Luna arriving. TP's coming down. Lion wants to try and help, but it's too late. No way you're saving him. Meanwhile, in the enemy triangle, Solo dying here to Mirage and L1ga. Tiny and Doom pair up.
Yeah, didn't have to expend anything big as well.
Dire's top tower is under
Easy kill for them, so you do lose your Monkey King, but at least get something somewhere else. And meanwhile, I like how Respect is playing this. He's just sitting top, kind of farming away. It's like, okay, if we're not going for a tower push, I'm just going to be jungling. Question is, can they mount the push towards that bottom tier 1 as well? If they could get the last tier 1 tower, that would be really big for them.
Yeah, trying to look and see where this move with the double blinks is going to be. 9 Pandas, they've kept this Luna tucked away pretty nicely. Now they're reclaiming their northern jungle with a pretty big move from the remaining 4 heroes.
Ooh.
This now does mean they are open. The blink initiations. It's going to be the Lion who starts things off with, a hex and a stun.
Tiny's here.
And here comes a turnaround though as Shadow Shaman steps forward with the Serpent Ward. The Tiny and Doom jump in with a big avalanche toss, blowing up both supports in the Wukong's command. L1ga with a mega kill. Also chucked the Doom over there, I guess, towards the Invoker, but he walked away.
Invoker committing the Cold Snap and Alacrity immediately there, trying to kill some Chen creeps. Did not expect there to be a fight, so he didn't have spells ready for that fight.
Oh.
It's a bit difficult for him.
Yeah, that's unlucky. And things could have been worse for 9 Pandas. A couple of supports. Now they know that Wukong's Doom, Finger of Death are down. Still, it's Liga asserting dominance. Until the Monkey King dies in that top jungle.
Yeah, again, Invoker just hunting, looking with that Dawnbreaker ulti.
I mean, they're Queasy and Respect. Sticking around a little bit too long. Erase and this solo ET gets back on top of the Chen with a Dawnbreaker. Now, it's not worth it for Liga at all.
No, really not. Tiny is gonna run away. Blood Grenade attempting to cancel the Blink Dagger, but he has a shield rune. Can blink anyway if he wants to. I must say, I underestimated how much the Invoker would be setting up for the Dawnbreaker. They've been making great work of that. Just sitting in Invis.
You didn't trust me, did you?
Yeah, he is the initiator.
Just Ghost Walk. Tornado.
Ghost Walk, set up.
I mean, do you remember the meta where Invoker was picked to stop pushes? Like, the Crosswex EMP Tornado was just used to kill Creep Wave over and over again because it was like, I don't know, 10-second cooldown.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just cast your spells.
This Monkey King, he just wants to finish his Battle Fury, man. It's 17 minutes into the game. We're starting to see a similar tune here, the V tune.
Whistling away.
Very happy. The net worth difference on the 2 carries, 4,000 gold. Only a 1k lead for 9 Pandas though, so that tells you the rest of the heroes are doing quite well on Liga, but carry-to-carry matchup is ever so important in Dota.
Yeah, it sure is. This is a bit of a weird one as well, like Luna against Monkey King. And Luna's quite short range, doesn't want to get stuck in Wukong's. But when you are 4k ahead, it's no longer the one-to-one hero matchup. You've got extra gold. Easy up at top. He's walked into 4 members of 9 Pandas there.
A bit dangerous. Losing a support up here. Don't have a... Well, you do have tier 1 tower. The Roche attempt is gonna come in. I don't think you can give this away, or they really don't want to fight for this? They have Doom ready. Tiny has spells, but they don't feel like they can take the fights.
I'll bring up on it.
It's gonna be a free Roche.
Monkey King just got his Battle Furies, he's killing Ancients.
Yeah, poor man. He's traumatized from all the hunting that the Invoker has been doing.
It's turned into a tree. The rest of Liga, get into that top jungle, push out mid towards tier 2. Respect. Gonna bring a tower down bottom as well. A good push on multiple lanes. It's what you need, of course, and what you have to do when your opponents are taking Roshan like that.
Yeah, Luna is being eyed up by Tiny. Doom is there too. Toss back to the Doom.
Yeah, straight in there. I mean, Luna X'd up and does get a bit of distance now with the Solar Guardian coming back in. They turn and kill the Tiny instead.
Yeah, don't want to expand the Doom as well into the Aegis, so they end up not using it, lose their mid laner. Dawn again, just always present. I feel like every single move they have made so far in 9 Pandas is essentially a Dawn ulti.
Yeah. Game 1 as well.
They're just rinse and repeating that.
The first 20 minutes is literally, yeah, it's literally just somebody goes in, Dawn ulti. Is it a kill? No. Oh well. Dawnbreaker dies. Luna's farming though, huh? Yeah. Story of 9 Pandas. So far through these quals. Alberca, Violent gets down from the trees, nearly broken down by the Celestial Hammer.
That was close. He saw the hammer flying at him and he dodged down. He was like, get out of the tree. They do defend their mid tower at least, so not losing tower. Holding on to whatever they can. Invoker is again setting up on side lanes. This time he's just going to be farming though.
And Liga just buying time to get into the second round of items.
Break
The
of
blinks. I'll see everything. The blinks were okay, not spectacular reveals at the Tiny and the Doom. It's going to be these BKBs now on the triple cores.
Yeah, also the blink on Lion I think is important so that you have everybody able to go in.
True.
Liga can play very, very fast when they have that. Triple blinks and Monkey King can already jump in, basically has blink built in. Tormentor time. Tormentor spawn, but not gonna have a repeat again.
It's getting faster as well, hey?
Yeah.
You know, they double support dies game 1 to Tormentor, and then game 2, it's ET and PA who test the waters. They're like, no, we can't do it. Now it's ET, Luna, and Shadow Shaman who are like,
Dust. Dust on Invoker. You broke your
Raise?
smoke. Doom, Dust.
oh no.
He didn't realize he broke the smoke. It's like
No.
6 seconds or something. He must have been looking somewhere else, Alberca.
It wasn't in backpack, it was
No,
ready,
he
huh?
had it ready.
Unfortunate
He
for
had
them.
it ready, just didn't see that his smoke broke. A little bit slow reaction.
Now they come back, refreshed, renewed from the fountain. Gonna take the Tormentor.
Okay. It's a lot of effort, man. I gotta say, that's one thing that ET is not very good at, taking the Tormentor. It's like there's not enough creeps to buff up and get strong. He doesn't really have damage. His armor is pretty bad.
Hey, he's not the best.
He always
Just
looks
a meat shield.
Always looks a bit suspicious, you know.
Oh, Chen. Has he got drums moving into Solar Crest? Respect has had a pretty farm-heavy game.
Yeah.
And you're building up some items.
Yeah, he's
Nice
trying
farm
to
support.
progress. He's got the pipe and the drums, so he's starting to get those buffs. Queuing up a Solar Crest next.
And help the team go get the Tormentor. Picks up his own shard.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Can get some
Pushes
ancient
the
creeps in the
pipe.
mix now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, they can be a difference maker in fights. And get a Granite Golem or something. A Black Dragon. 9 Pandas, though, are here at your Ancients. So you're not able to come and take any of those. And Tier 1 top is still available for them to claim as well.
Gonna go straight towards it. Luna, confident with the Aghanim Scepter. He's got the Ion Cannon online.
Yeah, and 1 minute left on Aegis too.
No intention of fighting this Luna. Liga are just gonna dodge for the duration of the Aegis.
Let's give a chance for 9 Pandas to place a couple of nice Observer Wards and Sentries over in this Radiant Ancient spot.
Definitely some great vision. And Luna is in there stealing Ancients, while the Dawnbreaker is farming their own Ancients, so they know right now they're getting great value. Smoke comes out from Liga.
And Doom rebuys his blink, it looks like, as Tiny blinks in. Avalanche toss for Shadow Shaman. Off he goes into a little sheep form. Pops away. And Tiny looks like he wants another go here. On the Invoker maybe this time, but Lion can't quite catch up and stun him. Invoker's already forced and drifted out. Tiny with another jump at the Self-Hex, the Shadow Shaman. The turnaround Eclipse from the Luna with the Solar Guardian. Shadow Shaman is in pretty deep with the Serpent Ward's out, and the Wukong's command's going to turn back and kill him. Everything spent there to kill a Shadow Shaman. So Liga there dooming this Invoker and wanting to dive and hunt for more. But he's out of there. Gets away from the Lion stun. Shadow Shaman buys back.
Yeah. That fight backfired for 9 Pandas because the tossed them out of the Dawnbreaker ulti. So making sure the Dawnbreaker ulti didn't really connect. A rare moment of Lace not getting good counter initiation. This is exactly what Liga wants. A good little fight, force out some cooldowns.
They spent some cooldowns of their own though, hey?
They did, but they're still finger of death, you know? They can still go and take fights. They can get a pick off.
Man, Panda's going to stick together. Lady's Dawnbreaker, the only one playing out on the other side of the map.
Erase.
40 seconds until that ulti's back.
Erase is a walking ward this game. He spent more time in Ghost Walk than out of it, I think.
I was waiting to see who shows up.
Here we go.
Hello, Mirage. This is the tornado, though. Lubsy forced now forward. They're going for this with the Eclipse onto Tiny, and the damage, is it enough with the meatball going through? It is. Eclipse onto him at the end. Now Doom's in trouble to the physical damage even through his BKB, as V-Tune with an alacrity now on him. Starting to show up with the damage. Earth Splitter's off the mark. Lion is still looking for a jump back in with the Monkey King. They see the Luna, but there's nowhere near enough damage to kill her. So Violent and Queasy now a little open. A jump across the trees. Monkey King away, and Lion stays high ground as well.
Get back, reset. So I lost the Tiny and the Chen. Definitely not a great feeling, but the tower is safe at least. So another win for 9 Pandas, but a small win, that is. And we saw the power of the Luna Aghanims. That ulti just cutting through the Tiny. It is ready again in 10 seconds, so I think Luna is gonna move towards her team, stay close enough to cast that ulti.
Oh, hello. Solar Guardian onto the Invoker. They see the Doom, and they go straight for him. Alberca out of mana and no BKB. I'll throw the Wukong's command into play here and catch out Lays, but now the Eclipse, Luna, arriving. V-Tune forces the BKB out of the Tiny. The magic damage still was coming pretty hot.
Back out again. Reset, rinse, repeat. Got another pick off. BKB was forced. Now Tiny without BKB doesn't want to fight. Monkey gets jumped.
We'll see the Monkey. They still see the Monkey. Hold snap into Luna damage. Oh, he's got out of there.
Got the
He's fine.
SMY. He's fine. Can just walk it off. But again, they're just cycling their spells really well on 9 Pandas, getting usage of them all the time.
It's Eclipse cooldown, man. Like you said it earlier. It's just
Hey,
one of those
it
things
is-
that doesn't register until you feel it.
Yeah, it's way too strong of a spell for that cooldown, it feels like. But that is the 15 talent. It's so strong. They did buff that after they nerfed the Kanda build Luna. And I haven't seen that, like, before today, I have not seen that used almost at all. In Pro Dota or in high-level pubs, it just doesn't really get explored. So I'm happy to see V-Tune actually bringing it here and showing the power of it.
That's really good. 9 Pandas have amassed a 4K lead. Really taking control of the map after that first Aegis.
Got that ulti
Top
again.
lane.
Tiny doesn't have BKB yet. It's lower cooldown than his BKB cooldown.
That's so good. There's a smoke from Liga here looking to get the catch. Start off
Stomp.
with the ET already stomped 3 of them. Now the Eclipse is there. Lion's in trouble. Queasy, Sunstrike, dodged, misses, but Alberca, he's dead. Doom down for 40 seconds, and the chase is on. Solo and Lays right up to the high ground with a good stun from Queasy and a boundless strike out of Violent. They will get back and play under vision.
Give it up for Solo. What a great defensive stomp.
Radiant's top tower is under
Absolutely god read on what was happening there. Wisdom Rune spawns. 9 Pandas invasively stealing. And still gonna get this tier 2 tower. Liga don't want to give it up, but you don't have a choice. Losing their Doom. By the way, this Doom build feels... I don't know. I'm not saying Alberca's build is necessarily wrong, but... It does feel like he kind of wants to have that blink dagger. I know this is like
Right.
the Amar style, the S and Y going back for it, but I'm missing that initiation.
So I've been wanting to circle back to this, and we've had a couple of big team fights in a row. Doom has bought and sold Midas and Blink 3 times now, I think.
Yeah.
So he's been cycling through this Midas and Blink, buying it for team fights, selling it, buying Midas, selling that, and using this devil's bargain. But it feels like he has Midas when he needs Blink, and he has Blink when he needs Midas. Like,
Yeah,
he's
right?
completely upside down.
I've seen him in so many fights without blink, so that's why I'm confused. Like, I guess the timings just haven't really worked out the way he wants to.
No, it's been a quirky one. I keep looking at him and thinking, I want to talk about this, but then something else happens. It's like, okay, we'll circle around onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to utilize that devil's bargain, but it feels like he's overthinking things. Just, have the blink, keep the blink, you need it.
At this stage, kind of wish he would just sell the bracer and the magic stick, get it. They're camping the Roche, saying it should be up any moment. It is indeed gonna spawn just now. And that's a quick takedown. He's gonna roar soon. Does not matter though.
Now let's can it as well. They know it's happening. There's no chance of getting there.
Pretty.
So Aegis for V-Tune. That means potential high ground here. 30 minutes in, Luna is very fearsome.
They're camping mid, looking for a pickoff on anyone who shows. Invoker just gonna send the spirits though. Fix the lanes. Lanes are definitely in a good position for Liga.
Yeah, mid and bot tier 2 still standing on the Radiant as well, so Liga can kind of hold out for those. Luna's going to TP down to bottom, clear out that wave, as the Break of Dawn there reveals the positions of Liga
Yeah.
across the map.
Very useful actually at this point, knowing exactly where they are.
Yeah, like a post-Roche Dawnbreaker innate is really nice.
Yeah, it's great reveal. Luna does
It's
have
kind
the Kanda coming out now, so going for this hybrid build, still going for the Kanda. As I said earlier, it's still not bad, it's just not as broken as it was before.
Like how we used to get the Watchers all turn to the Roshan Killer's team, right?
Yeah,
Dawnbreaker just has it globally across everything.
that was so stupid, the Watchers all turning one team. That was the most annoying thing to play against.
Like, as if you didn't have an advantage killing Roche already.
The most annoying thing was playing PA against that, because apparently Watchers revealed your blur, so any Watcher you passed by is like, nope, here you are.
Yuck.
You just couldn't sneak past anything.
Yeah.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Liga, they're going to come back and defend that dire high ground ward, though, hey.
This 20 talent from Luna, 110 damage on Lucent Beam. The ulti. There was a
The
lion.
lion disappears, and that was the same time they jumped the Invoker with the Doom. I mean, that is the worst timing for Liga possible. Barrage. Does BKB TP home?
Barely
Oh my
lives.
god, so that high ground ward means the Sunstrike lands into the Eclipse on the Lion. He dies at the same time as a double jump.
It just all works out for 9 Pandas. Now without Doom, even if you buy back, what are you gonna do? This is definitely gonna spell bottom lane at least. Monkey's thinking about defending, but this is an Aegis Luna.
It's pounds. It's pounds.
We all know
Waves.
tier 3 towers down means the racks are gonna fall.
And then line drawn down mid. My V2 is like TP's fountain with Aegis, and I'm going to go regen to full. Now he wants a full tank of petrol before going on the long journey down to the throne on the Radiant side of the map.
He deserves it. He just took a lane of racks. Get a full tank, sir. For free.
In this economy.
Yeah. It's lovely.
That nearly killed me when I drove in England last year. My goodness.
That's why I
people
don't
do
own a
it.
car.
Yeah, same. I live in Germany. We have public
If
transport.
I can't get there by foot, then I can't get there at all.
We live in a walkable city.
I don't live in a city, I live in a shithole.
Okay. I'll work on this Doom. Showing himself here. A little risky. Could get jumped and caught. Does have BKB, but still scary nonetheless.
Yeah, without Doom ready, and Luna with that Aghanim's again. She could just, if she had vision, she would just drop that on Tiny immediately, force that BKB. Lion
Again.
has to be careful.
Jump. Shadow Shaman starts into the Eclipse. We've got so much control. Tiny can't BKB, and they can't buy back either.
Lion can't blink in to help the Tiny because he's like, I will just die to the moon.
Yeah, you will. Orbital cannons
By
landing
the
down on
moon.
you. The Moonfire. Big damage. Now Serpent Wards killing off the tier 3. The Blink Shackles. Shadow Shaman with the Solar Guardian. Monkey King did get away, but the tier 3 is now dead, and V2 can come back in to open up
The
with the
Glaives.
Glaives bouncing on the Doom. Alberca's dying. The BKB Doom is
dropped.
still going to fall. He drops, and the barracks also crumbling. V2 and this Luna so strong in a couple of these games in the qualifiers, just showing what he's made of. Kills all the Chen creeps. They lose the Shadow Shaman, but Lupsi buys back. And the Aegis, yes, is claimed. Only one lane remains now for Liga team.
Yeah, they're not slowing down. They want to go for it. Luna eyeing up the final lane. Doom 20 seconds before he respawns. But you know what time it is, Gareth. Luna's ulti is back again.
So it is.
Yeah, it is time. She didn't drop it on Monkey on the tree line.
Do we know Monkey's there? Oh, he shows himself now. Eclipse comes in to the back. Monkey King does get a good bit of damage onto Solo, but yeah, you bring a position 5 ET to half HP. Mirage can't even kill the Shadow Shaman as he will drop to his knees. Shadow Shaman does die in the end, respect. As they bring Alberca back into the fray, but that's it. You tried your hardest. 9 Pandas are too strong for you. Here in the lower bracket, they'll move on as Liga do get knocked out.
GG and well played to 9 Pandas. We've been following them all day. They've been owning all day. 3 wins in a row. It's looking amazing. V-Tune ending this up with a 10-0 and 6, 5-0 and 10 on the Erase Invoker. I think Erase probably stood